A 52-year-old Eastern Cape woman from Rowallan Park in Afrika is among those who left for the United States, along with her 3 children. With the help of the Sunday Times, Newzroom Africa's Sipa Kema travelled to the neighbourhood to get a better understanding on their background. She filed this report.
Last week, reports of 49 South Africans having been accepted as refugees in the United States made the headlines. These individuals have been resettled under the U.S. Refugee Admissions Program following an executive order signed by President Donald Trump to provide refuge to Afrikaners and other minority groups in South Africa who claim to face systemic racial discrimination. To qualify under this program, applicants must be South African nationals, identify as Afrikaner, or belong to a racial minority and provide evidence of past persecution or a credible fear of future harm. At Newzroom Africa, we wanted to see beyond the headlines to understand whether these individuals match the picture that has been painted of farmers under threat, of white South Africans fleeing alleged genocide, and of people facing racial persecution at home. One of those who left is Jacqueline Botha, who is known as Jackie by those who know her, a 52-year-old woman from Afrika, the city long referred to as the Friendly City, known for its relaxed atmosphere, but also a high crime rate, especially in the townships. It's here in the leafy suburb of Rowallan Park that Jackie lived until last week. Rowallan Park is a quiet and family-orientated tree-lined neighborhood and a close-knit community. Jackie's former home is under constant surveillance, with CCTV cameras installed. Now, Newzroom Africa visited the house and attempted to speak with those inside. We were met at the gate by an elderly coloured man who said he had lived there for years and didn't know the Botha family. Neighbours were cautious. One neighbour, who confirmed that the house did belong to Jackie Botha, quickly shut down the conversation when we mentioned her departure and the context of the 49 South Africans who have claimed racial persecution. Others refused to speak altogether. A local shop owner, however, did confirm knowing Jackie and said she had left the country recently. A former employee who spoke to us off camera also confirmed that Jackie and her 3 children left last week and added that her husband has been living overseas for the past 2 to 3 years. Following the confirmation, we returned to the property later that day. The same elderly coloured man at the gate offered a different version of events, now saying he had only been staying at the house for 2 months and again denied knowing Jackie. Yet, several neighbours and a former employee confirmed to us privately that this is indeed her home and that the man at the gate is likely a relative from her husband's family. Attempts to speak with Jackie's aunt, who lives just 3 houses away, were also unsuccessful. Despite being visibly at home, she did not answer the gate. The reluctance to speak on record was evident across the community, with most people either avoiding the conversation entirely or becoming dismissive when the topic was raised. Jackie Botha and her children are gone. Like nearly 50 others, she has quietly left South Africa and entered the United States under refugee status, a decision that rests on claims of racial persecution. In her neighborhood, those left behind are either unwilling or unable to speak about it. What remains are quiet confirmations and guarded glances behind closed gates. The US has officially opened applications and is reviewing more submissions under this program. For Newzroom Africa on Channel 405, I'm Sipa Kema in Gqeberha.